love. How do you know something is real? Is it because it's a verifiable fact? What makes it a verifiable fact? You have proven it, and now others agree with you on the same thing. Then how do we explain that there's always someone, somewhere, who doesn't believe, refuses to believe the fact? If someone somewhere else doesn't believe something that you know to be a fact, does that make it not true? Well, it's not true for them. Well, you're saying they're delusional and they're in denial. But what about from their perspective? You're delusional and you're in denial. Who is right? Is it the person who has gathered more people together to all agree on the same thing to convince the other person they're in delusion? I can tell you there's either very few or no subjects on this planet that everyone completely agrees on. Of course, we're getting deeper into the subject of morality and all this, but my point is how do you verify something is real? Just because one person says, no, that's not real, you're wrong, are you going to give up what you know to be true? If 100 people say it, are you going to give up what you know to be true? Does it have anything to do with the amount? If they're incredibly convincing, are you going to give up what you know to be true? And if you do, and then you agree with them, and now you know this other thing to be true, is that what's true? We're all grasping for something that is real, that we can hold on to, that we can agree upon. I think agreement is a beautiful thing, but also, so is variance. Look at the world. It's incredibly, there's so much variety in this world. There's so many different perspectives. And it's certainly okay to think that your perspective is the right one. But just know that if you think your perspective is the right one, there's a lot of other people that think their perspective is the right one. And it's not the same as yours. And if that's causing you stress, and if that's a threat to yours being the right one, all right, now we have fighting, anger, wars, killing each other. Is any of that worth that? Why is someone else having a different perspective or a different belief system or believing or seeing or literally experiencing something different than you a threat to you? It doesn't need to be anymore. This is all about acceptance. We all get to accept and see what is right for us. And if you say, oh, that just means everyone gets to make up their own facts. Facts are irrefutable and universal. And a lot of things that you think or you thought were facts are just beliefs and are malleable and changeable. The world is always changing. It is always coming into the new. And there's an infinite number of experiences that you know nothing about. And be thankful for that. Otherwise, this would be an incredibly boring place and there'd be nothing new to learn. Instead of being fearful of different perspectives and seeing them as a threat, why don't we just love them and appreciate them and be thankful for them and learn from each other? Because everyone's unique point of view and beliefs is something that is incredibly beautiful and wonderful, and that's what makes the world such a dynamic and amazing, powerful place. Peace and love and blessings.